And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Corbin Burnes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Puts it away for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom loaded with guys who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities. And that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boo, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat. Because these guys, they're ready to jump all over you. And they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. One out, bases empty. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That is it. The third baseman.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And there's a base hit to left. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark. 40, 40.
Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Waste no time there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
One out, bases loaded. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes. Golden opportunity right here. Westberg. Off-balance feed. There's one. Onto O'Hearn. The two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Kevin Gausman. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes them out. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Bottom of the first, and here is Cedric Mullins. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In the air out to center. Varsho moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The Blue Jays up by 2 here in the second game of the series. That one hit to right. Luke's under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Gunnar Henderson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and get down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Westberg, the next to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
0-1.
Henderson off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Clase settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for the Orioles. And they're down 2-0. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Jonathan Clase.
Jonathan Clase.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Burns goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And the right-hander deals. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting none.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Cole Bichette up to the dish. Out in front and foul to the left side. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Stays alive. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. His 7th home run of the season. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Corbin Burns, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Number 49 into the game,
and he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ernie Clement digs in now. In the air to left center. Davis grabs it on the run. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back here in Baltimore, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and it's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now a chance for Kobe Mayo. And a pitch. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Lukes on the move to the gap. What a play in right field. 2 down.
The right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Jays up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Brian Serven. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently as his second hit of the day. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So a man aboard, Nathan Lukes. Next up for the Blue Jays. On to O'Hearn. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 8, Jonathan Clase.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jonathan Clase. And first offering is fouled off. Serven stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Here's a rocket out to left. Davis right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette will hit next. That one the other way. Kerstead makes the catch, and that's the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 7 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's J.D. Davis.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Gausman back to work. And that one pulled foul. And a pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one. Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Fair ball.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Clase makes the play. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Flied to right his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that ends the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They continue to trail 7-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, number 9. The line to kick the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mullins makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap.
the batter number 7.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter.
Wagner.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Clement.
So digging in, Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And it's off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Ryan Serven now at the plate. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that should be extra bases. One run across, now 2 runs score. It's 9-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. Nathan Lukes next up for the Blue Jays. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's off the wall but foul. Man at second. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Jays 9 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Pitch. High fly ball right field. Lukes under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now that second baseman.
Now here is Jordan Westburg. Flied to left his first time. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the first base.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the top of the wall. O'Hearn into second, and he's got it doubled.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now Kobe Mayo. That one fouled off. Two outs. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound,
now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for the Orioles, and they're down 9-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Yennier Cano.
It's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now for the Jays, Jonathan Placé. The pitch. Fouled off to the right.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 10-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 1 now. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Bichette, an all-star a season ago, a career batting average over 300, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Mullins puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show.
So if you wouldn't mind, I'ma recline. I'm my own king. I don't stress the profit.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And he deals. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Righty to the plate. That to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that rolls into the corner. Now around second, going for third. Kjerstad coming home. The relay throw. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boone. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Here's the left fielder, J.D. Davis. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
McCann in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. The Blue Jays up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Orioles.